There's no one to stop it from me. You guys, oh, so my show will start about 10 minutes on that. I put the screen on before to let it's what I it's got my show is happening. It's going to air, but as you come in, you will see the screen, and then uh, uh, we'll see how it goes. We'll just play this by ear because again, guys. I'm not polished. I'm not a polished live stream. This using slides is newer for me, but man, I'm excited about where it's taking me and what the potential is. Potential for these slides are pretty amazing. So if you're out there, I appreciate being here, but I'm gonna let this one slide. I stay up here for about 10 minutes prior to my show as you're airing, and let you come in, take a seat, basically virtually, and and just my show will start in 10 minutes. So what? I'll put this show back on this screen to bear. I should put it really 5 minutes for this show, not 10, because 10's a little long. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the show. I'm just trying to make a difference as I'm doing. I'm trying to present use drones for a purpose. And it's been a life-changing experience, really, being a drone pilot, becoming a drone pilot. And I'd like to take this time before my show starts to give a shout out to my show sponsor, Tom Mylove. You know, I knew Tom. I've known Tom. Gosh, it's been almost 30 years. I've known Tom. Him and I were very close. He lives in a town on the coast of Northern California called Anchor Bay, California. And I lived in Walala for 7 years. And Tom and I were fairly close. And then Tom and I kind of lost track of each other for 20 years or so, or 15 years. And then all of a sudden, he, out of the blue, thankfully to Facebook, we reconnected. And the great thing is that happened, he saw my plight. He saw what stroke had done to me. He saw there was a wheelchair man that was paralyzed, a speech deficit. He said, "Bro, you may not be able to walk, but you can fly a drone." And that was really the birth of my show. Was I can't walk, but I can fly a drone show. So really, Tom actually, in a roundabout way, actually um, created the show. So anyway, so I'll just let this screen celebrate for 10 minutes. And I'll tell you a little about myself. I am around a lot. 8 years ago, I survived massive brain aneurysm. And then 2 weeks later, in a coma in the hospital, I survived a massive stroke. I'm one of the few people you've ever heard of going to a funeral. Many times, when I was in the hospital, they wheeled my body into an area for my family to say goodbye to me. I wasn't supposed to be here. And even though people see you recover from stroke, I find it more of a rebuilding process. I'm rebuilding after stroke. It really is a rebuilding process. And the great thing is, the awesome thing is that I get to rebuild my life the way I want it. Basically, I get to design it and remove those things in my life that I didn't like about myself. There was a few. So I'm able to rebuild. Now I'm recovered. I don't want some to recover. Honestly, I would rather rebuild something better. So I look at a stroke as an opportunity, not necessarily from a victim point of view, but more of an opportunity to live two lives in one. Because I'm given a second chance, a life on earth. I'm extremely grateful for my life on earth. More so, I'll tell you, you become something about losing your life really changes the way you view your life and how grateful you are to be alive. It's amazing. Some of the most amazing people I met are stroke survivors, are brain injury survivors, where they basically came within near death and lived when they shouldn't have. And that makes for an extremely grateful person. So I'm going to take this time just this morning, about 10 minutes from my shoulder to you, a little bit about what I do. So I created a movement called Stroke TV on Facebook. If you Google Stroke TV, you will see it's a global movement. It really has blossomed into something far bigger than I ever anticipated. And they also built a stroke support community called Second Chance Stroke Survivors. And that too has been, I've got near 3,000 members in my group, my community. And it's really not a support group per se. We are a community. And that's really, I bring to the table, to the My Drone Show, a community mindset, not an entertainment mindset. I want us to form a community that will help me raise stroke and brain injury awareness using drones. Something I'm sure that this world has never seen before. But I really feel strongly that drones bridge a gap. They bridge a gap between stroke and non-stroke folks. It gives us a common ground, basically. It bridges the gap that normally strokes. The amazing thing is that one-handed, wheelchair bound, I can fly a drone. And I intend to learn to be a cinematic drone pilot. I get there eventually. That kind of tells why I do what I do, because my stroke decimated my fine motor skills. I've set up these series called to control challenges. Since I don't fly, a lot of it is done in my front and backyard. I'm kind of limited to where I can go. But I also live in the Northern California wine country. And my wife yesterday says she will take me out once a month. And we'll film someplace. Oh, shoot, that was an accident. Sorry, guys. That was an accident to push a button. But so the first Saturday of every month, the drone show will be somewhere new within the Sonoma County, California wine country. But let me tell you, I use drones to raise stroke and brain injury awareness. I put the DJI logo in the lower right. I have not gotten permission for them to use the logo, but it will say, it's my way of giving back to DJI because, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be flying a drone. If they make drones that brain injury and stroke people like me can actually fly and actually be good at. We learn to express ourselves. And for me, being speech deficit and all, I long for ways to express myself. I wish I could afford to buy all my thousands of stroke survivors around the world a tello and let them experience what it's like to be a drone pilot. Because, there's a brother of mine that is a brain injury guy, and he's located in Tampa, Florida. And I told him a tello. You talk about igniting a new passion. I mean, the guy, his name is Gene Rankin, and he messaged me one day and he said, what, for 15 years, I finally have a reason to get up in the morning. This is all because of $99 drone. He has a reason, a purpose to get up in the morning. That is life changing. That is significant for someone to say that to you. It is humbling that you play a part in changing someone's life and giving them a passion, a way to express themselves. That they gave them a new outlook on their life, their brain injury life after 15 years of being recluse. He is now using parts of his brain, being creative and making movies. And someday in my show, I will bring him on the show and I'll introduce him to you guys. Because I want you to meet him. His story is amazing. So really, if when I say I want to form a community, I need your help to raise stroke and brain injury awareness. I would like help from all non-stroke and brain injury people, drone pilots around the world, to help me raise stroke and brain injury awareness. And my show sponsor, Tom Ilov, and I are working on developing a way for you to do that. And so far, we're coming up with, we'll do a quarterly newsletter, a quarterly sign up. And then when you sign up, you'll get a sticker, a small sticker, you put it in your drone. And it'll be small enough to go on top of the park. And it will say, I use my drone to raise stroke and brain injury awareness. Something like that. We're thinking that. And so when people see you flying a drone and notice your sticker is in your on your drone, they read the sticker, you automatically are raising stroke and brain injury awareness just by having the sticker on your drone. So that's kind of my bro Tom Ilov, my boss on my show sponsor. Him and I are going to put this together over the next month or so and get up a way you guys can get involved in what I do. I'm going to start my show a couple of minutes early since I pressed the button. It's been a little 10 early. But I use drones to raise stroke and brain injury awareness. And now it's time for my first drone show segment. My stick control challenge video number 2 is, I want to point something out to you guys. Since my stroke decimated my fine motor skills, I'm half paralyzed. I really only got used to my right hand. I can only do one stick at a time. But my fine motor skills are decimated. So I'm using my stick control series to do things with my drone that caused me to increase my fine motor skills. So what you see may not be significant to you, to that fine motor skills. But someone like me, where your fine motor skills have been destroyed, this could be a better therapy, in my opinion. This is the fine motor skill therapy I need. So here we go. I'm gonna jump right into the video. And for those that are part of the DJI forum, I couldn't figure out why I lost all my intelligent flight modes. I figured my app must have malfunctioned. But somebody had mentioned, check and make sure you didn't flip it into sport mode. Well, I thought to myself, there's no way I switched Spark into sport mode. He'd be uncontrollable. Well, the crazy thing is, I had switched Spark into sport mode. I actually accidentally switched the switch into sport mode. So what you're about to see is me controlling Spark in this stick challenge to control that challenge in sport mode. So, when you see this, think of me having fine motor skill deficit and then Spark being in sport mode. How I did not crash during the video is beyond me. I have no idea. I'm really, really proud of myself. I did not crash because I very well got. It was during when it was flying Spark. I noticed he was like a stallion wanting to leave the stable. It was amazing. And I thought, well, it's because I don't have tripod mode. But that wasn't it. He was in sport mode. So when you watch this video, realize I am in sport mode. And if I get any smoothness, any buttery movement out of the sport mode, my fine motor skills are definitely getting better because that takes some stick control. But here's a shout out to my awesome sponsor, Tom Life, for purchasing me the Polar Pro ND filter kit. Guys, they are amazing. He told me that once you use the filters, the ND filters, you'll be hooked. Well, within seconds of me shoot my video, seeing the color difference, seeing the contrast difference was amazing to me. I mean, I was excited. So here's the big shout out to Polar Pro for building an amazing quality product. These filters are quality. So you're about to see this drone video I've done with the MD16 filter from Polar Pro. Here we go. You ready? I'll narrate it as we go. Remember, guys, this is not going to be an epic video of some beautiful scenery. This can be my front yard and me doing what I do Stroke Survivor style and making it a challenge for me to get my fine motor skills back. So here we go. Just about use Microsoft Movie Maker for my editor. And this is the shout out right here to my to tell my life. I want it, he is really Tama that gave me the idea I can't walk, but I can fly. Stroke TV is something I created, and it's become a global movement, grassroots movement. It's a Malay football. So this is I can't walk, but I can fly drone show. And this is me working on state control stroke survivors talk. So I said these are challenges. Now, mind you, at the time I thought my app had an issue. I couldn't get in tripod mode, but it was because I was in smart mode and didn't know it. And there's my shut up with the ND filters. Amazing. Amazing. You know what? The filters, for the first time since I've been filming Spark, the colors are vivid. They pack a punch. Look at the shadow. I mean, I've seen film that looks very similar to my naked eye. See stuff. So here I am panicking once again because I cannot find tripod mode. I call my wife saying, can you come look? But I have to show my score and I tell myself. But so I'm about to fly this challenge in sport mode. I don't know it's sport mode. I just know that I better go slow. So I live in a place called Rinca Valley, and it's in the Sonoma County, California. So here's a look around real quick at the valley I live in. It's a gorgeous valley. And again, I got these ND filters. That is amazing. I can't wait to really get good at doing cinematic drone flying with ND filters. It's amazing. It's changed my way I think, way I see my videos. So you can see now, if you look up at that ridge right in front of you, that is the Northern California fires took out part of that ridge. So it almost came down in the valley, the Northern California fires. They were on the other side of the Silver Sea. So there's a look at the valley I live in. Again, Rinca Valley, Sonoma County, California. It's about 1 hour north of San Francisco. And so, again, in sport mode, if I can move slow, I really am coming up. My fine motor skills must be getting better because I'm able to move slow. But you will know, it is kind of windy during that. It is kind of gusty. So I'm positioning myself right now just to fly low in the front yard. I know it doesn't seem like much, but for me, it's pretty epic to fly low, and slow, especially in sport mode, to fly slow. And so you're going to see, what's challenging. I know it probably, I'm not very confident and used to flying gusty conditions. The wind actually was fairly gusty during the day. And you will notice once in a while that spark wants to really take off. And I'm thinking the whole time it's because I'm not used to not having tripod mode. But now in reality, I'm in sport mode. So I'm just practicing getting close to the plants, getting close to the lawn, just staying close and low and trying to fly and use control by sticks. And what you're going to see, dear, down below here is a lawn ornament. Let me see. Where is it? There. You see in the lower left-hand part of your screen, you'll see a lawn ornament. How I didn't ram spark right into it, I have no idea. I came within within inches of hitting the lawn ornament. And Tom my life was always telling me, when you get in the situation, stay calm. So I see Spark is heading straight for the lawn ornament. There it is. And I keep telling myself, just stay calm, relax, raise up and go over it. But you see, I took it within how I didn't crash, I have no idea. How in sport mode and just tell the ball to crash in this lawn over there, I have no idea. But you notice I didn't even hit it. I came within centimeters of hitting it. So here I am, just trying to, again, use stick control, trying to control the sticks and trying to give myself a challenge. And what you will see me do is really trying hard to stay low on the plants, stay close without crashing. I mean, you look at that right there in front of me. That right there is lavender, but you can see it pretty close to it. I mean, I'm pretty close to that lavender plant. And so for me, being half paralyzed, wheelchair bound, and only having one hand, not by sticks, that is pretty challenging what I'm doing here. Yeah, so I'm about to turn left and go to the June or to the blue spruces in the front and try to fly the blue spruces. Again, look how close I am to the plants. And here I am, just slowly, am I in sport mode or what? To me, it's amazing that I flew Spark as calm as it did in sport mode. And maybe, I'm not sure. I'm going to use intelligent flight modes because, again, I plan on learning how to use cinematic filming techniques. And when you can use one stick at a time, I'm gonna have to use intelligent flight modes. Because thankfully DJI with the intelligent flight modes have several I'll be able to use with cinematic drone flight. Now, you will see I'm about to try to land on top of that table. My depth perception is a little off. So you will see me land Spark on the TV tray, but I'm just hanging on to kind of the edge. You'll see I turn sideways, I turn to the right and land them. And then you will see in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, Spark barely hanging on to the TV tray because I thought it was in the center, but it was actually on the very edge of the TV tray. So I think right here, I'm thinking, I'm right over the middle. But if you look at, there's a corner right there, seeing the lower left-hand side of your screen. So there's my drone, there's my challenge somewhere. That's basically how can I not thank DJI for making drones stroke of injury survivors can even fly? With the technology of GPS positioning, I mean, thank you DJI for what you've done. You've given me a way to express myself, and you give my brothers and sisters stroke of injury survivors a way to express ourselves. Thank you. So now it's time for the second and final segment on my show, because I break it up into two segments. The first segment will be my drone video, and the second will be a drone community Q&A. So as I develop our audience following, this is the time that you and I will talk to each other, basically talk shop. I want to hear from you. I want you to think community, not one-sided. This is not a show where I just like, I'm not Casey Neistat. So I need you to participate. And the end of every show, I want to leave you with some type of inspirational quote. We become what we think about. You control your life. We control our lives more than we give our credit. We become what we think about. So there's my quote. That concludes my video. Stay awesome. Let me see if I can let's do a Q&A and see if we can leave me out there. I'll stop sharing. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Now we get rid of that screen. How you guys doing? Oh, look, there's Roland Toka. Oh, you should all go post it. Oh, like, yeah. Okay. Hey, Roland, how you doing, bro? Great. Thank you for being out there, Roland. And then thank you, Tom, for being out there. Thank you, too, for being out there. You're probably my only 2 viewers. I appreciate it. I wonder why it's choppy. I have no idea why it looks choppy. Roland, so I'm assuming the video about looks choppy. I'm assuming you're speaking of the video on the stick challenge. I want you to remember that Spark is in sport mode, so it may have something to do with that. I don't know. But thanks, Roland. And, 2 of my biggest mentors are right now right out there. My live streaming mentor, which is Roland Takalka. And, he's teaching me to live stream. And then my drone pilot and show sponsor, Tom Love. Thank you guys for being out there. And Tom, okay, well, okay. Tommy can talk about this post process later. I don't know much about that. So, Tom, I'm curious, Tom. Would the polar indie filters have anything to do with the way the camera is filming or not? I'm not sure if it does. Okay, you guys are talking. That's so awesome. Thank you too for being. I appreciate that. Thank you. It means a lot to me. You guys out there chatting. That's really awesome. Roland, the way things are. We stream not to entertain, not to be the Good Morning America of anything, but it's to see this is to watch you and Tom engaging with each other in the chat. I mean, it really is why I do what I do. It's for the engagement. So, hey, I want to thank all you guys for Tom and Roland for being out there. Thank you so much for your support of what I'm doing. But I think I'm going to end the show pretty quick. So in case you have something to say. Tom, you still own your Spark, right? You still own that Spark, the original Spark I actually had. Do you still own Spark? I know you fly a Phantom 4, the new Phantom 4. I'm curious if you I'm not sure why. Maybe because I'm not there anymore. I have no idea. But oh yes, I love Spark. I do. I love Spark too. Thank you, Roland. Thank you for Thank you. That means a lot coming from you, Roland. Because really, I am a byproduct of what you've taught me a lot. I mean, I never really knew about live streaming. I did it, yes. I stepped out and it was the card that you just have to steer. But I didn't realize being authentic, being genuine, really is a must. I'm not entertaining, and what I am. I'm a stroke survivor, half paralyzed, wheelchair bound. And thankfully, my bro, Tom I love, I can express myself with the drum. So, Roland, if this, I think the content that you're seeing is that it's just me changing, bro. It's me changing on says Tom, give me crap about he really wants me to do a Sean Connery Scottish accent. So maybe he's onto I never tried to do Sean Connery. Sean Connery. Oh, I know I'm not gonna do it. Okay, no. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this show up. Thank you for participating, Tom and Roland. Thank you for being out there. And thank you for being supportive in what I'm doing. Thank you, Roland, for all your help. And thank you, Tom, for what you've done, bro. I love it. I love you two brothers. You guys, okay, great. I'm going to cry. I love you guys more than I can express. No, I try not to cry. Roland, you're a bit difficult as not to cry right now. Love you, bro. Guys, okay, I gotta go. Because I got to. Thank you, Roland. Thank you. I gotta go. I'm gonna lose it.